Did you tell them what we're doing it?
Nope. I did tell them in a different video. If you haven't watched the video about free materials hiding in plain sight, I think we'll link to it over here. And I already talked to them about this tree and why this tree is more important than every other tree.
This grass is growing like crazy. It's pretty much up to our hip bones.
Yeah, we got to get on this for it.
It's out of control.
It turns into a jungle.
It's a little hard to tell on camera, but this is windfall or mudfall from a recent storm. And this is our neighbor's property.
Yeah, it snapped off like halfway
Right there.
up, which is really wild.
Zoink.
But look how this thing's bending. So I'm pretty sure what you're looking at right here is firewood,
Not
lumber.
lumber.
Unless you want to make 1x1s, 2 feet long.
Yeah.
So I think we're just gonna chop these branches off, set them to the side in a burn pile. It's always the nice thing to do, keep your stuff organized. And then try to hike up in there and drop that little bit right there, which looks like you could probably get about a 6x6 out of that. Probably a good 20 feet long, maybe 16.
And this is fur, right?
Yep, fur.
The nice thing about this firewood getting is that it's somewhat on our schedule, and it's a really nice, cool spring evening, and it's just down the road from us, so it really doesn't get much better than that. Getting out the firewood gear.
And another part of this firewood that's really good is we get to do it together.
Yay, more relationship bonding exercises. Our original plan for the evening was to have a date night since I'm going to LA tomorrow. And it kind of morphed into this. I'm a little PTSD'd from last firewood season where pretty much we carried like 4 trees out of a really steep trench one at a time in like 95-degree heat.
By we, you mean you.
Oh yeah, I mean you did all the cutting and the splitting because I don't want to split it.
I was nice enough at least to quarter it. Hey, if you haven't seen that video, it had about 4 twists in it that made it quite a hoot. And that was almost a year ago, and it's still a little early to be talking about it. But if you want a good laugh at our expense, check out that video.
Ears for Alyssa.
You know what I'm gonna do today?
What's up?
I'm gonna throw the Safety Sallies a bone.
Wear chaps.
And I'm gonna wear some chaps today.
Yay.
I don't even know why. I feel like chaps like a good thing.
Because it's Friday. That's why not.
Because it's not hot.
That's very true. That really influences safety.
Well, ironically, I'm still of the opinion that there are times where chaps are actually more dangerous.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Yeah, if they start limiting your movement, you drop a chainsaw, cut your head off. Chaps don't help you if you cut your head off.
Peeling for life's done. The best part of this, look at all these moors. Baby moors. Can't really tell what all these are, but we have a bunch of them too. Here goes nothing.
Let's see if old Pinky will fire up. Ooh, that's a good sign.
I have to say, after this water trenching project, this is pretty dang easy.
Pretty steep. So with this one, because it's on a hill and it's a big log, if it starts outrunning you, you need to go. What you're trying to do is pull it so it just wants to come down the hill. You don't need to rally race to get it out of there. You're just trying to give it incentive to come off the hill.
Yep.
Okay?
I don't think it'll slide, but I'm ready.
Okay. Once you get it down to where you are, that right there is going to dig into the ground. What we'll do is just cut it right there.
Okay.
We just want to get it off that hillside so I'm not standing up there in the briar patch cutting firewood and throwing firewood at you.
It's amazing the things that injure you. It's not the hard work, it's the stupid little stuff.
Okay, cool. You're good.
Okay.
It's coming. Okay, that's probably good. Since we cut that thing, see how cockeyed it was at first? It was all bent, you know?
Yep.
And since we cut that and straightened it out, it actually looks like a pretty doggone good piece of tree, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does. Why don't we bring it home whole?
Well, there might be a 6x6, a couple of them in there. So I'm tempted to bring the flatbed over here.
Yep.
And
we can get that one and then the other one.
Yeah, put them up on the same one. This top piece here, it's good enough for firewood. It's not good for anything else.
Yep.
So we could chop that up real quick. And then I don't have a really great idea about how to get those up on the flatbed though. Uh-oh. They caught us in the act. But they offered equipment, which they don't understand what that even means around us.
No, bring them some beer or something.
Oh yeah, we'll say thank you. They like mead. So all we have to do is get them down to where they're at now. We got to get one more down there. And then we'll leave them there for the weekend. Then tractor is the answer. It's usually the answer.
It is, right?
For the record, we are looking for equipment, but not yet. What'd you say?
Said this grass is nice because it's tall and we're on the road. And if you have to, you can like pop a squat right here and no one will know. Just, hey neighbor. See, totally camouflage. It's kind of like when you're in the ocean and your friend's like, I could be peeing right now, like right next to you.
So true. Oh my God, my life has just been changed.
Right?
So now every time I go in the ocean, I'm gonna look at everybody like, are you peeing?
Are you peeing right now?
Are you peeing right now?
That's so true. So one reason I like this zoom lens is that I can get Jesse cutting down a tree from a safe distance. I kind of forgot, oh, what? I was gonna say I forgot that my job isn't to stand here and film, it's to get all the branches in this little pile. See, I did a pretty good job. A lot happens not on camera.
Oh yeah.
But I have some cleanup to do. You're way the heck up there.
Hi.
I'm on sticks right now, so I'm not getting traction.
Okay.
So if it comes, I guess I can't get these sticks up from underneath. Operation Get This Off the Hill with the four-wheeler failed because Alyssa's not an expert four-wheeler driver. I think the new plan is to cut up what we have for firewood and then come back with the truck and yoink it out.
Yeah, I mean, you got to learn how to use what tools you have. You got to try the four-wheeler. If it works, awesome.
Yep.
You just saved yourself 45 minutes. And if it doesn't, go get the tractor and do all this other stuff and you know, we'll get her. Let's instead do something fun like cut this up. I think maybe you can understand a little better now what it means to work with somebody who's just green.
I mean, it. I frustrate me too.
It's not that you're frustrating, you just have no clue. It's not that you're clueless, it's just like based on what? Like what experience, you know?
Yep.
So you already know I'm cutting these to length. You already know I'm gonna roll the log over. You already know I'm using a cheater stick. Like you already know all this stuff. So there was no talking.
That's
the
true,
entire time. You didn't say a word. Boom, 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 boom. Cut it up.
I'm more of an asset than I was last year.
Yeah, you just know what's going on. You kind of know the rhythm and you know the routine. So last year, middle of August, up in the mountains, no cell phone service, down in a hole.
Yeah.
I wanted you to learn, and I'm glad we did it. And I'm just sad it had to be under those circumstances.
Yep.
I think you can see how just going out for firewood for an hour.
It's not enjoyable.
We're by a creek.
I mean,
it's a pleasant evening.
Yeah, it's cool. We got a couple of days. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's probably about 3 days.
I mean, we could have got more. We just choose to, I don't know, try to get something else out of it. It's a little more valuable than firewood, but hopefully we can come back for that guy and that guy somewhere in there. But pretty good evening.
Yeah, what's nice about this is it's private land, so we can take that for timber. And so why waste perfectly good timber?
Yep.
You know, public land, we have not found a way to get logs off of public land yet. So we'll just keep cutting firewood out there. Yeah.
On that note, I think we should go back and resume our date night. This happened to us last Friday too. I think, no, last Friday was getting ready for the workshop. The Friday before that was car night. We did a date night.
That wasn't really a good date.
We installed trailer lights and headlights for the Subaru.
Hey, good job.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
I think
with
stuff
me.
like this in the moment, you're like, I really don't want to go get firewood. It's spring, but you're always thankful in winter when you have your stash ready to go. And I think
Yeah.
for us, we don't know where we're gonna be. Are there mating calls in the background?
I'm not sure what that is.
We don't know where we're gonna be in winter, so it's good to get our firewood done early because
Yeah.
there's a chance we're gonna be like hustling on the house and we don't have time for it. So right now, things are slow. That's good. Thanks, neighbors.
Good timber.
We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you. So we'll have to get this out of here the rest of the way
Yep.
pretty quick. I might come back tonight and hook onto it with chain. I don't know.
Keeps you out of trouble while I'm in LA.
Exactly. We all know
Otherwise,
that
we don't know what you'll get into.
while the cat's away, the mice will play. Hey, what about me?
Hey, do you think we should tell the logs over there that they're gonna get a couple of new brothers?
Maybe we shouldn't tell those logs that they're going to come over here and enter the chamber of
I
sawdust.
think they like it. I think it's like getting a haircut.
A haircut.
We all love a haircut.
That's a good
like, we wanna
point.
look trim.
Yeah, it feels good. Maybe we should ask the logs. Does that feel good to have like your sides cut off?
To me, it's beaming with pride. No pun intended.
Wah, 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 wow. Those trees are close relatives of these two and distant relatives of this one. This guy's pine.
I think what's nice is this doesn't look like a lot, and that tree over there doesn't look like a lot, but slowly,
Yeah,
this is how you acquire stuff for your house. So
materials,
if
man.
you're looking to build a house and you have time, start early. Start 3 to 5 years in advance and just start collecting, and log after log, it'll pile up, and before you know it, you have enough to build a house. Yay.
A little firewood date.
Yep.
Oh, Friday night little datey date.
It's a lifestyle.
It
It's
is.
all good.
Thanks for having fun with me.
Yeah. Hot damn. That's all I have to say. This can come on our date.
Let me get a little closer. Ooh.
Is it weird to...
Are you sniffing our beans? Wow, look at the grain. Isn't that pretty?
Yep. Yes.
Once the house is built, you can
I will still
sniff.
sniff our beams.
You can sniff the beams and the posts and just.
Yep.
So if we have guests and Alyssa's sniffing the beams,
Normal. That's normal, guys. You'll probably sniff our beams.
standard procedure.